Hello, hello. I am Ben Pick. It is a Monday night, and this is Running to Write, where normally I give questionable writing advice through running metaphors, but I have since switched over to doing all productivity sprints. That's so I can catch back up to where I wanted to be on my current work in progress, which is the book 4 of my Into the Void series. And today is, of course, a Monday. Yeah. Let's see. I had a 5 o'clock 15-minute meeting that stretched into basically an hour, and I wanted to leave, but I had all the answers people needed, so I kind of had to stay. Otherwise, I don't know, things might break, people might get screwed over, whatever. It's a Monday, and yeah, so I'm exhausted already, which means I'm only going to be doing 3 20-minute sprints today instead of my usual 30-minute, 20-minute, 20-minute. But I hope you're having a better night than I am. It has been an exhausting weekend. I had to socialize on Saturday and Sunday. It was fun, fulfilling. I got to hang out with a bunch of my friends, got to hang out with my family, got to have wonderful, wonderful meals, got to celebrate got to celebrate birthdays. But it was a lot of peopling. A lot of peopling. So I would say this weekend will be a nice chance to recover, but I'm also leading a group because I'm leading a group to do trash cleanup, which will be nice. And normally it's just me out there by myself, except there's too much for me to do. I've realized that. And so instead of me just spending an hour every day trying to clean up perpetually, I'm trying to get, well, not ahead of, but I'm trying to clean up some specific, very, very bad problem areas in my neighborhood where there's just been trash accumulating for years and years and years. And, well, yeah, I'm mobilizing a team of, I guess, 5, maybe 6 people now. And so we're going to go up and down the major roads and try and clean up some of the places where people who drive by just kind of toss trash, and among other things, where people who just live here or people who walk to the metro or do whatever are just, terrible people. Yeah. But enough about my problems. I'm working on book number 4. It has been going pretty well. I am on chapter 29. Things are getting interesting. I did a little bit of prep work this weekend, but I was too busy, so I didn't get as much done as I would have liked there. However, I have everything ready to go, and I'm ready to write. So, with that underway, I am going to... I guess there's no reason why I can't kick things off. Yeah. So whatever you're doing, if you are just doing anything to be productive, if you want to write with me, let's write. I'll share how many words I wrote at the end of the 20-minute session. If you want to show how productive you were, please feel free to post in the comments. If you're making dinner, if you're bored and you just want to sit around and watch TV and veg out, or shower and cook, do whatever you want. It's a Monday night. I never pass judgment, and we should all do whatever we feel like doing in order to feel productive. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, try not to pass out is a big one. I am pretty exhausted. Also, I kind of hurt myself on my morning run, so I need to switch off to the bike instead. I think I pulled a muscle, and it's been hurting all day. So hopefully it'll go away after, tomorrow when I wake up. But yeah, I will see you all on the other side of 20 minutes. Sorry, everyone. I have no idea how long that went over, but hopefully it wasn't too bad. I was just in a good writing groove. So let's see how much I got done. Uh, 500 words. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. And I'm going to back everything up. And chapter 29. Cool. Richard, hey, how's it going? Glad to see you made it out on a Monday night. I know it's late for you, so cool of you to show up. Yep, I am wearing my Jurassic Park shirt. Adriana, hopefully you're doing okay and didn't slip or didn't, I don't know, aren't in trouble. I guess shout if you need help. Devin, hey, awesome. Your Kickstarter just unlocked the first stretch goals. And for those who are unaware, there we go. Devin is running a Kickstarter for her dark fantasy duology. So there we go. And yeah. Oh, wow. You were having a very late dinner then, because that's midnight your time or 11 o'clock, whatever on a Monday. Dude, if you're out on at 11 on a Monday night, you are a champion. I would not. I try to make it home by 10 at the latest, within variance on a weeknight because I cherish my sleep. And yeah, cool. Good of you to hang out with a friend. And well, I think that's everything. So I am working on my chapter 29. It is a I've described it before, but I have kind of a pyramid for the climax where you have a series of characters, different points of view, building up and building up and building up to this one moment. So each of them kind of have their own issues that they're kind of dealing with. And then it goes back down the other way on the other side. It's a bit complicated, but it'll make sense hopefully when you read it, or specifically after I give a few rounds of edits for it. Yeah, there we go. So I'm trying to make sure that I can hear, because I didn't hear the alarm going off, so I don't know why. Don't know why I didn't hear it. But we can try it again in just a minute or two. And still going out for going out for dinner and then hanging out at the house. If it's after 10 on a Monday, I'm kicking somebody out. That's what I do. Okay, good. I guess it's good that you're only dizzy and that nothing happened. That's cool. Yeah, I'm doing a movie night with one of my guy friends this weekend, so I'm kind of going to be in the same boat as you, Richard. Just going to be hanging out, watching Godzilla movie, and I don't know, just catching up, doing the friend thing. Oh yeah, it's a blast. He has the whole Godzilla collection, so we're slowly moving through it. And last time we went through one of the bad Godzillas. It was the first American crossover with King Kong. Oh, I say first. I think it might have been the first crossover with King Kong and Godzilla, but it was rough because it's the American version, and so it was in color. I think it's the first one in the bunch that we're going through that was in color, and it's not good. It was a terrible movie. Well, it wasn't terrible, but it was not a good movie to watch. Bad but entertained. Thank you. Yes, and you could tell that it was Americanized because they didn't care about the product. It wasn't Toei Animation. Toei Animation does a fantastic job, and they actually care about the Godzillas they portray, because the suits that the actors were wearing, one of them was blatantly just like a monkey costume that they had basically gotten at a Party City store, and you could see like where the head thing went and it didn't line up right and whatever. And then the Godzilla costume was the same thing, where it's just really, really cheap. So I don't think it was the New Empire. I think it was one of the ones. It seems like it was a '60s movie. So let's see, Godzilla versus Kong, American first. Oh, I guess it wasn't black and white. Yeah. I see a 1962 image, and it looks a bit rough. So it looks like 1962. Oh, this was the original Toho production. Okay. So I don't know what I'm talking about then. I could have sworn that it looked really, really cheap, but it might have been Toho. What did I say earlier? Toei. Might have been Toho instead. Or it was Toho instead. Oh, yeah. So there is an international versus Americanized version. The 1962 film was also released in an Americanized version with some altered scenes with a different ending compared to the original Japanese version. Oh, interesting. So in the American version, King Kong is the victor, portrayed as the victor, and then in the Japanese version, Godzilla is projected as the winner. Interesting. Okay, so sorry, I'm looking at yeah. I'm right. It was in color, or at least the American version was colorized. It was 1963, so I guess the original Japanese version might have been 1962. The American one was colorized, and it was 1963, and it looks bad. Um, There's a little 5-minute clip. There's a little 5-minute clip that you can see exactly how bad the monkey suit looks. It is in no way Godzilla. But anyways, let's get on to the next round of writing. So I'm going to get back to it, and I will see you all on the other side of 20 minutes. I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why it's not alerting me. So I'm going to try one last test and see if I can get things going. Nope. All right. I don't know what's going on there. I can't hear anything. Hmm. Yeah, I'll definitely need to troubleshoot that later. I don't know why it's not working. There we go. Okay. So I roll my thumb over a special thing and now I couldn't hear it. Anyways, thank you for letting me know. Yeah. So this microphone has like you can adjust the volume, you can adjust how the percentage of microphone to audio works. And no, my headphones were in. It's just I hit the thumb thing over a bit too far, I guess, while I was saying no. So, anyways, I was also in a good groove, and I've gotten a bunch more words written. Let's see, where am I? Oh, right, there we go. So, how many words do we have? 868. Nice. I make some progress. Anyways, Adrian, thanks for joining. And oh boy. Oh wow. Oh, fair enough. So Adrian was very productive. He was putting his kids to bed while I was writing. Nice. 282 words. Hey, writing anything is better than writing nothing. So way to go on getting positive momentum, Richard. Hey, nothing wrong with getting no words at all. There are honestly, if it weren't for this right here, I would have gotten 0 words written. So yeah, that's all I got. I'm catching up and whatnot. That's all I've got. Putting kids to bed, and I'm not putting kids to bed. Everyone in here was putting kids to bed. Oh wow, how does Nando's run out of chicken? That's weird. Oh, they had thighs instead. Okay, so they ran out of chicken breast. They had thighs instead. Still kind of weird. I don't think I've ever had that issue. And with that out of the way, let's do the third and final productivity sprint because I want to hurry up and just zone out for the rest of the night. Whatever that means, I'm going to watch TV and then I'm going to play some games and then I'm just going to pass out because I'm tired and everything hurts. Good job, Richard. Yes, I was also not putting kids to bed. I was writing. But Adrian, I guess you might already be out because you were fading fast. So thank you for stopping by. Devin, thank you for being here. And no matter what you are doing with the last productivity sprint, I hope you enjoy it. And I guess Richard, you might be the only one might only be the only other person writing tonight. Yeah, that's all I got. Oh, Devin, yes. If you want to write, whatever, good for you. If you don't, if you want to just hang out and chat up in the comments, if you want to just zone out and read, I finally finished The Name of the Wind, which was okay. I am kind of plot committed at this point, so I'm probably going to read the next book in the series. I was for all the good. I know Adrian also posted that he read it in his last newsletter. But for all of the critical acclaim that The Name of the Wind has received, I feel like the book was overrated. It's it's a very long George R. R. Martin style excessive language that I feel could have been better served by cutting it in half. And I would argue that that all the characters are unlikable, and it does this really annoying thing where it's like, well, I am this man of legend and I'm doing all these awesome things, but this isn't a story of legend. So if this were a story of legend, then this is how it would happen. But what actually happened is much more mundane and wasn't very exciting because it's much more, whatever. It It's like if this were one of those fantastic stories, then I would have used my magic and gotten my dude gotten revenge or done this and the other. But instead, I just was tortured, or something happened that was less than fortunate or whatever. And I mean, it makes sense that he is pining over one of the female the woman that he's pining after, but she just seems like a terrible, terrible person. And he even describes her as cruel, which I felt like was appropriate, but I don't know. It's dumb. It feels like so many things in there just happen or to stretch out the length of the story. And the book ended with like, by the way, I thought that I reached a truce with such and such thing and such event, but little did I know this would happen. And I'm like, well, I mean, that's something that we're going to deal with in the second book, and it's going to take you forever to get there. And then when you do get there, it's not going to live up to the expectations. No, I'm waiting for Doctor Who to finish completely before I start watching it, unless I run out of things to do. Because I'm going through Amazing Spider-Man now, and I think there's a couple of other things I might want to do. Daredevil, oh, that might be a bit too dark. So I don't know. But either way, Name of the Wind was disappointing for me. I'm still going to read the King Killer Chronicles. And that being said, it is time for the third and final sprint of the night. And then we can all go about our night and try and relax and, I don't know, deal with things until the weekend, I guess. See you all on the other side. Hey, and I heard it this time. So I finally got my audio fixed up just in time for me to end tonight's call, end tonight's episode, and have everything reset to normal. Anyways, it is almost dinner time. Devin, I have not watched The Bondsman. I guess I can add it to my list. I need to finish up Voltron on Netflix, even though that was no longer available from legitimate means. So, let's sail some seas. Anyways, then after that, I think I'm going to do Reacher because I've heard really good things about that season, even though I haven't started any of it. Jordan, hey, how's it going? Great to see you. It's been a while, and hopefully you've been doing well. I am about ready to close things out. Yeah, see, everyone says Reacher is good. I think it'll be entertaining. It's also going to be entertaining because I know that actor, because I remember that actor from Blue Mountain State, in which he played a completely different role. So seeing him bulk up to be Reacher sized is going to be quite the twist, quite the change from that character's role in Blue Mountain State. For anybody who hasn't watched it, Blue Mountain State it's a football team. It is a comedy. It is just terrible television. And it's basically a football team doing exactly what you would expect a football team to do. It's not Friday Night Lights, not anything good. It is just a team being awful people, and it's filled with drugs, and it's filled with stupid college humor things. So it's very, very interesting. Reach your body goals. No, I'm more in the runner's body. Hopefully, my leg will heal up, and I'll be fine. And whatever I pulled today on my run will be back to normal. Ooh, Cross is very good if I like detective drama. Cool. Well, anyways, I will see you all next Monday night at 6 p.m. And guess what? It will be the 4th anniversary of the show. It'll be a birthday for the show. Started in 2021, so that is 4 years. I've been doing Running to Write for 4 years now. That's awesome. And thank you everyone for being here preemptively. I mean, thank you everyone for being here tonight. Preemptively, thank you everyone for supporting me for up to 4 years. I mean, that's amazing. Even though time is just a figment of our imagination, and I mean, it feels like it's been 10 years in the past 5. Even so, I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, and I will see you all next week. I'm going to go eat dinner. So, yeah. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful week. And Devin, good luck with the rest of your Kickstarter. So for one last time, for tonight at least, this is Devin's Kickstarter. Dark Fantasy, if you like that. And no, there won't be any cake for Monday. Sorry to disappoint. Although I guess I could eat some on live stream TV. I don't know. I've done that before, I think. I feel like I might have done that for one of my birthday celebrations. Either way, yes. I'm just stalling right now. So I will see you all next Monday night. I don't eat cake on a Monday night. Thank you, though. I'll see you all later.